Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a long weekend and it's been a weekend full of surprises and a lot of big things didn't put up their A game performance this weekend. Nevertheless, it's been a good weekend and we'll preview the games in proper. Yeah, for the first game, I'll say Chelsea versus Fulham. Chelsea won the game 2 goals to 0. But in the course of the game, there was a lot of controversial moments in that particular game. The goal that Fulham scored was chopped up by VAR, which Premier League later put up a statement saying that that particular goal was a goal. Say there was no foul in that build-up. But you know one thing about VAR in the Premier League, if it favors you, then you just smile over it and move on because the next game can be your own controversial time. So I think Chelsea got away with that one. Even the penalty that was given to Chelsea, the ball first of all touched Joao Pedro's hand before it hit Sessegnon's hand later, on owing to the build-up of the penalty call. But I think some ref will say the ball, its proximity, like the ball hits his hand so close, so they might not really want to give it a pen or a foul. Sorry, a foul. But I just don't know. I just don't know what the rule says. But I think if there is a foul in the build-up of the game, in the build-up of that particular penalty call, I think it should be scrutinized very well and award a right decision. But nevertheless, Chelsea got away with that one. That's part of the game. On my second game, I think I will talk about the Manchester United game. Manchester United won Burnley 3 goals to 2. But I'm seeing some narrative online that Manchester United fans shouldn't be happy why they won. A real Manchester United fan knows that where they are now is not where they used to be before. And knowing that, okay, this is where we are now, we have been struggling to win a football match. I'm not of this notion that anybody that won a football match will not be happy when he won a football match. So every Manchester United fan out there has a divine right to be very, very happy that they won that particular game. Even if I feel Burnley played very well, Burnley deserved to win too. It's not like Burnley didn't deserve. Both teams deserve to win the game. I think late minute penalty decider from Bruno Fernandes got the Manchester United the win, which is probably well deserved. And some people will say Amorim is using it to buy time, but whether he's using it to buy time or not, he still need to win a football match. So that's his job as a manager. I'll talk about the Tottenham Bournemouth match. I think that particular game is one particular game that I think will I say is a reality check for Tottenham fans because they were a bit carried away. Winning their first 2 wins for the season, I think they're feeling that this Bournemouth match is going to be a football match that they can just ride over the Bournemouth team. But Bournemouth has always proven to be this bogey team that it doesn't get easy playing them at all. Beautiful goal from Evan Lansing. Well, but though I think it was a bit deflated by Cristiano Romero. First goal of the first half just sealed the end of the game. Tottenham tried. I think Bournemouth were just too. I think they were too compact and well defensively organized. Tottenham couldn't break them down. I think it's not over. There's still so many matches to prove a point. So we'll see how it goes. up next for Tottenham. We'll see what they will bring up there. At least losing at home is not a thing of a good look, but it's part of the game. It happens. Let's talk about. I think I'll talk about. I'll leave Liverpool, Arsenal for the last. Man City, Brighton. Some people will say it's like end of era for Pep Guardiola, but I don't think it's end of era for Pep Guardiola. I feel the two matches they played and they lost are two matches that Man City find it difficult to win, even in their very, very best. Tottenham is like a boogie team to Man City. No matter how Man City are in front, no matter how they are good, Tottenham still find a way to nick that win from them. For the Brighton is always this team that they are a problem to any Big Six club. I think Brighton is they're a well-drilled team, well organized, have good players, very good on the ball, comfortable in playing in tight spaces. I think Brighton is very, very good. So I can't slander Man City for losing to Brighton. But the problem is that it's too early of the season that Pep looks like, people say okay, it looks like he's out of the title race already and the season has not begun. It's just 3 games into the season. But I'm not still ruling them out. Losing to your first 2 games does not mean you're out of the title race. This league is a marathon, not sprint. I think a lot of surprises will come this season. Some small teams will take off point from big side this particular season, as they used to do normally. So it's just like Pep need to galvanize these players. Now Rodri is back, so it's a good addition to the team. He played very well in their game, but it's just that the Brighton were just well organized and they were more clinical than Man City. Man City didn't take up their chances and Brighton decided to punish them for it. I think I will talk about the Arsenal Liverpool game. The Arsenal Liverpool game, it's one tight game that, as an Arsenal fan, I will tell you basically, I am in 2 phases in that particular game. I am sad. I am not happy with the performance of the team. I am also not too sad about the performance of the team. First of all, Arteta put up a lineup that every Arsenal fan will say, "My God, this team, you're just setting us up for just to stay compact and make a draw." But that particular lineup, it didn't tell. I think a large amount of the game, Arsenal looks like they were going up for the game, even with that lineup. Liverpool looks like they were shaky a bit, especially from the first half. Arsenal had more opportunity to win that particular game. But I think, nevertheless, they said when you know it's tough of a champion is when you're not playing well, you still make a win. It just took a brilliant, magical moment from Dominic to win Liverpool that particular game. That game was a very tight game. It shows 2 giants going up for it. A loss, even if Liverpool would have lost this game to Arsenal, it's still not the end of the title race. Even if Arsenal would have lost to Liverpool, it's still not the end of the title race. So there is still a lot of games to play. A lot of these 2 teams too will still drop point. Arsenal will drop point, Liverpool will drop point. So we'll see how it goes. Then we will see whether this particular win later matters towards the end of the season, because sometimes when you pick up that win, that vital win, it will make you like, it can decide your fate towards the end of the season, or it can still make you feel that, oh my god, why did I not just go for this game and get that particular point? So it happens. I think Arteta went too safe for this game. He went too safe. I was expecting him to be bold enough. If you want to lose, you lose. Go for it. Go for it. Like, put your team. I understand we lost a lot of big players, which is vital, but I feel this depth was still more than good enough to still go for the game. But that is his policy, and that's why he's the manager. He knows it's easier for you not being a manager or a fan to analyze the game than you being there. I said someone outside the box sees everything well done, better than someone inside it. But when they put you inside the same box now, you'll be lost. So let's see how it goes. But this is not the end of the road, as my fan. There is still a lot of matches to be won. Some injuries will come. Like now, Arsenal have been crumpled with injuries so early of the season, but owing because they have a good squad depth, I think most Arsenal fans are not bothered about the injuries. But we'll see how it goes. Well, congratulations to Liverpool for picking up that vital 3 points, which is giving them a lifeline to this title race. It's not a title decider, but for now, the race is still very, very long for them. Talk about Barcelona drawing 1-1 to Real Vallecano. I think it was an unexpected result. I know it's going to be a very, very difficult game. Even the penalty from Barcelona was quite a dodgy one. I still didn't think that's penalty. But decisions sometimes, the referee made decision, and I think the VAR that was not working in Real Vallecano Stadium was a vital one that didn't make the referee to go back to check that particular player. So I think, but to me, from the replay, it doesn't look a penalty. But it happens. But Real Vallecano fought very well and got their equalizer, and it ended 1-1. That was a very difficult game. Madrid has won their game 2-1. Now Madrid is 9 points, Barca on 7 points. So very much the race is very, very much on in the La Liga side. Napoli is 3/3 now. I think they have won all three games. Inter Milan lost yesterday 2-1, which is quite. They played very well. They put everything online. They played everything they needed to play. I think Udinese was just well defensively structured, drilled team in that particular game. They defended excellently well. They put their neck on the line when it's needed. They put everything on the line when it's needed. I think it's a well-deservable win for Udinese. I'm of this notion that anybody that put up a proper fight deserves something in a match. So that's basically for this particular video. Guys, do ensure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn off your notification anytime I drop a new video. Thank you.